Hello students, welcome back once again. Now I'm going to discuss a question from exercise 2.3 of class 10 mathematics. The question is like this. Now question number 3, it is in your book only. The question is like this: obtain all other zeros of the polynomial thrice x to the power 4 plus 6x cube minus twice x square minus 10x minus 5 if two of its zeros are root over 5 by 3 and minus root over 5 by 3. We have to obtain all the zeros of the polynomial thrice x to the power 4 plus 6x cube minus twice x square minus 10x minus 5 if two of its zeros are root over 5 by 3 and minus root over 5 by 3. So two roots are given. Now look at this polynomial. It is a polynomial of order 4. It is a polynomial of order 4. Clearly we can see the power of x is 4 here. So two roots are given. Now we have to find two more roots, because here since the order is 4 we will get total 4 roots. Now two roots are given. I have to find out the other two roots. Now let's see how to find the other two roots. So in this question already two roots are given, that is root over 5 by 3 and minus root over 5 by 3. Now say here, you can directly say here, let the two roots be alpha and beta. Here alpha is equal to root over 5 by 3 and beta is equal to minus root over 5 by 3. These are the two roots given. Now these are the two roots. So what we can write now, for alpha is equal to root over 5 by 3, we can write it like this. Say we can say for, since these are the two roots, so we can write for x is equal to root over 5 by 3. For x is equal to root over 5 by 3, we can write as x minus, look at the sign here, plus. So we have to take up the opposite sign since it is a factor. So root over 5 by 3, x minus root over 5 by 3, x minus root over 5 by 3 is a factor. Is a factor of, consider this one as px. P polynomial of x is equal to, let px is equal to this one, the given polynomial. So x minus root over 5 by 3 is a factor of px. This is, I have considered one root. Now look at the other root here, minus root over 5 by 3. Similarly we can write here also, we can write for x equal to minus root over 5 by 3. This time minus root over 5 by 3. What is the opposite sign of minus? It will be plus. So we can write x plus root over 5 by 3 is a factor of px. So these are the two factors. One is x minus root over 5 by 3. Another one is x plus root over 5 by 3 is the other factor. Now here the degree is 2. We can see here if we multiply this and this, the product of this will also be a factor of this. If we multiply these two, I'll get degree of 2. Then what we have to do, after multiplying this x minus root over 5 by 3 and x plus root over 5 by 3, we have to multiply this. That will be also a factor of px. So whatever I will get the result after multiplication of this, by that we'll divide it. So now let's see the next step. So what I will do, we have to multiply this two. Now we can write, I'll rub this. What we can write now, say we can write therefore x minus root over 5 by 3, x minus root over 5 by 3 whole into x plus root over 5 by 3. Product of this is a factor of px. So after multiplying In the earlier case, we got x minus 5 by 3 root over 5 by 3 as a factor, and x plus root over 5 by 3 is also a factor. So if we multiply this, whatever result I will get, that will also be a factor of the given polynomial. So after multiplying these two, what I will get, look at this, observe this carefully. We can use the identity a plus b whole into a minus b. A plus b whole into a minus b identity I can use. So in that identity, after using that identity, it will be a square minus b square. So x square minus x square minus root over 5 by 3 whole square. So that will be x square minus 5 by 3 root over 5 by 3 whole square. It will give us 5 by 3. So I got this. Next step is what? Look at the degree here, 2. So clearly we have to divide the given polynomial with this. Then we will get one polynomial of degree 2. So now let us do that division part. Next step is x square minus 5 by 3. What we have to do? We have to divide. We have to divide the given polynomial, that is 3x to the power 4, 3x to the power 4 plus 6x cube plus 6x cube minus twice x square minus 10x minus 5 divide by x square minus 5 by 3. X square minus 5 by 3. I have to divide it. Now how can I divide this? Look at here. 3x to the power 4 and x square. So clearly what I have to give? 3x to the power 4 is here and x square is here. 3x to the power 4 divided by x square. How much I will get? What should I give here? Say 3x to the power 4 divided by x square. X square will get cancelled. So I have to give 3x square. 3x square multiplied by x square, it will be 3x to the power 4. So this and this multiplied is over. Next 3x square multiplied by minus 5 by 3. 3x square multiplied by 5 by 3. So only simply you multiply the constant term. 3 into 5 by 3. So 3 into 5 by 3. It will be 3 will get cancelled. Only 5 will be there. So it will be 5x square plus and minus. Since this is minus sign, plus and minus, it will be minus 5x square. So I'll write here in that like term. I will write. Look at this x square term. This is x cube term. I will not write here. So write it here. So it will be 5x square. Okay. Now this sign will be minus and this sign will be plus. This will come down 6x cube minus 2x square plus 5x square. It will be plus 3x square. Next minus 10x minus 5 as usual. Now look at the sign here, plus. So next step is I should give what? 6x cube, and this is x square. So I should give what? I should give x square and 6x cube. I should give 6x. Only 6x. Now 6x multiplied by x square, it's 6 into, what is the coefficient of x square here? 1. 6 into 1, it will be 6, and x into x square, it will be x cube. Next 6x into 5 by 3. So if you're finding difficulties in multiply, you can do it in rough also. 6x, 6 into 5 by 3. 6 into 5 by 3. So 3 cancel, I can cancel 6. 5 into 2, 10. So it will be 10x plus and minus. So I'll write here only minus 10x. So here in place, just below that x term, I have written 10x. So minus, this will be plus. So this 6x cube and minus 6x cube will get cancelled. Minus 10x and plus 10x will get cancelled. This again, you just take it down. Thrice x square minus 5. Next plus, what should I give here? Thrice x square. Here only x square. So I should give 3 here. Now multiply 3 into x square. It will be thrice x square. Then 3 into minus 5 by 3. 3 into minus 5 by 3. It will be what? 3 into 5 by 3. 3 will get cancelled. Only 5. So it will be only 5, that is minus 5. So clearly this sign will be minus, this sign will be plus, so remainder is 0. Now after dividing, I got thrice x square plus 6x plus 3. After division, I have got this one. Next, what we have to do, after dividing, I got thrice x square plus 6x plus 3. Now let us see. So now what I will do, I have whatever I got after the division, whatever I got this one, 36 square plus 6x plus 3, gx equal to 36 square plus 6x plus 3. So in which I can take 3 as common. After taking 3 common, x square plus 2x plus 1. So this can be clearly this one. This clearly x square plus 2x plus 1 can be written as a plus b whole square. This is in a plus b whole square. So I can write 3 into x plus 1 whole square. Now for finding the other two zeros. What should I write here? For finding the other two zeros, we need to write as gx equal to 0. For finding the other two zeros, we need to write as gx is equal to 0. This implies gx means 3 whole into x plus 1 whole square. 3 whole into x plus 1 whole square is equal to 0. From there I will get x plus 1 whole square is equal to 0. From there I will get x plus 1 is equal to 0. This implies, or x plus 1 is equal to 0. So from there I will get x is equal to minus 1, or I can get x is equal to minus 1. So I have got the other two zeros. So therefore other zeros are minus 1 and minus 1. Therefore other zeros are minus 1 comma minus 1. So this is the answer. So minus 1 and minus 1, these are the other two zeros. So clearly I have got all the zeros. Thank you. Thanks for watching.